Well, sorry tubers, it's been a while. I had to move. I'm at my new house now. Well, I had to get some mats for her. I got tired of those ugly things that were in there. Found them in the scrapyard in a mud puddle. That's always a great thing. But anyways, here she is in the summertime. So, upon closer inspection, I found a rust hole behind that wheel, in the wheel well. So that's got to be fixed. I've been told this car has been painted once. Looks like a Mako job. Note to everyone, do not have your cars painted by Mako. They don't take stuff off. And they use high build primer and cheap paint. So what happens is, the high build fills in imperfections, but the cheap paint just chips. Like that. Those are all paint chips from people smacking their doors into my car. As you can see, the vinyl is still in real good shape. I have one spot here where it's lifting, right there. But I'm going to see if I can get that fixed. A little bit of glue, maybe fix that right up. So, stupid camera. There we go. I think I need to get a new camera. This camera seems not to be focusing as quickly as it used to. So I haven't done too much to the outside of it. Mostly everything's been mechanical. Exhaust has been done on it, as I told you guys before. I'm doing this bumper to get rid of that crease and the rust. See? There it is. That was a Toyota that did that, the previous owner told me. So, part of my problem with this car is also that I have a lighting short. Oh, might as well open it. I don't know why I lock it. Leave the windows open, lock the car. So I've tried a few things to remedy this. I tried a new switch. Those things are a pain in the real ass to get out. I should make a video on how to take them out. But they are a pain. And they're about 7 inches long behind. They're a very long switch. I don't know why it's so big. But in trying to do all this, as you can tell, the car is clean. Clean, clean, clean. Oh yes, I put a stereo in it. Believe it or not, that was installed in Future Shop. They did an excellent job. All level, doesn't move, doesn't wiggle, just a great job. Okay, moving on. Anyhow, in trying to find that lighting short, I had to take all this off. All of this. There is no way behind that instrument panel without taking the whole dash out of the car. So, me not knowing this, if you can tell, my mileage is jumped 90,000 K. What ended up happening is I tried to take that back panel out, and not knowing any better, the needle runs through that back panel, and it's a box about 3 inches by 3 inches that the needle runs through, and your odometer and your trip are in that. I can show you the box. I'll show it to you here in a minute. I just didn't bring my keys with me. So in doing that, I inadvertently broke the speedo needle off. Now, there is no room to get your hand in behind to release the speedo cable. And it's got maybe 1.5 inches worth of play. So literally there's no way you can get your hand in behind there to get that clip to release the speedo cable. Now in getting the speedo back in, I was so lucky. I mean, a 10,000 to 1 shot. I had it lined up just perfect, and I pushed and it clipped in. I was so lucky. But see, not much is changing here but the stereo. I finally got sick of this 27-year-old piece of junk that was in here. Sometimes works, sometimes don't. Sometimes works, sometimes don't. I have a guy here in Calgary that is willing to do my door panels, this vinyl piece. For the whole car, he said $200. So all 4-door panels are going to get done. I'm going to try to find new ones of these because they chip off the wood grain. But that's the scrapyard find, and I've been at the scrapyard enough. Another issue I've been having with this car is the carburetor. Now this car has a vacuum choke on it. Don't ask me why. For a car of this year, come on, you silly thing. For a car of this year, I don't know why it has a vacuum choke on it. It should be electric, but that's okay. Oh, another common problem with these Oldsmobiles. This plastic piece. The bad design. It's got one screw here that holds it in, and the rest it just slides on. The problem being is, when you have a big ass like me, you back into it, getting into the car, and you end up breaking that little plastic piece off. And every single last Oldsmobile I've looked at has been broken like that. There she is, all clean. For the time being, it's Calgary, so it's dusty. I'll take you with me to go get my keys. See the inside of the new abode. See, little house. Well, it's bigger than that, but it's just my front door. Woohoo! In the house. Where is it there? There's my keys. With my smokes. Okay. So I'll show you this little speedometer thing. How evil it is. And for people taking that out and don't know, you get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. Because I don't think General Motors makes that piece anymore. And good luck finding it anywhere else. You have to go to a scrapyard and hope that there's a G-body Oldsmobile there. Here we go. Open sesame. Look at the mess. Look at the mess. So, this is the backing plate. See? All your numbers. See? There you go. Okay. That's that light switch, by the way. Great big huge honking thing. So this is the speedometer and your odometer. Okay? The speedo cable clips into the back there with this little spring clip. Damn son. Here, let's go into the friggin' shade here or something. Okay, see? That little spring clip there. All you do is you pull on it and your speedo cable releases. Okay? But you got no room to get your hand in behind it. See that little spot right there? Let's see if this camera will focus here. See that little tit in there? That's where the needle goes. It does not come out of here. It runs all the way through to the back. So, there's my broken speedo needle. See how I broke that? Damn it, thing, freaking camera. I hate this camera. Hold on a second there, Tuber. Sorry. Can't really focus in on that, eh? But what it is a steel rod that runs straight through, and I busted it. You want to talk about having to run to pick apart or your local scrapyard in a hurry to try to get a new speedometer. This is my other treat at the scrapyard. A freshly rebuilt 4-barrel Rochester carburetor. That's going on this thing, and this one has electric choke. Yay! No more pumping for 20 minutes trying to get the car to kick down. There we go. See, when I pulled the plugs out of my car, I tried to make sure I got those. They were wet and smelled of gasoline. So my thinking is that my carburetor is running far too rich. So, who knows? But there she is, an older